The Impact of Computing on Society, presented by Gary Merritt. Technology has become part of everyday life. Phones, social media, artificial intelligence, it's all constantly around us. But as technology becomes more advanced and more involved in our lives, are we really in control anymore? Computing is not just computers anymore. It's in our phones, social media platforms, artificial intelligence systems, and everyday technology we use without even thinking about it. Technology influences how people communicate, shop, learn, work, and spend their time every single day. And because it has become so normal, most people rarely stop to think about how much influence it actually has over our daily lives. That leads us to the main idea of this presentation. Technology makes life easier in many ways, but at the same time, it also shapes behavior, attention, and decision making in ways people may not always recognize right away. And if society is not aware of that influence, it can slowly become harmful over time. There are obvious benefits to technology, and it is important to recognize them. Communication is faster than ever before. People can instantly call, text, video chat, or connect with others across the world in seconds. Information is also available almost instantly. Instead of spending hours searching through books or waiting for answers, people can learn almost anything with a quick online search. Technology has also created more convenience in everyday life. People can work remotely, take online classes, manage businesses, shop from home, and access entertainment at any time. Computing has made society more connected, more efficient, and more advanced in many areas. Hospitals, schools, businesses, and even transportation systems all rely heavily on technology. There is no question that computing has improved modern life in many ways. But even with all those advantages, every benefit still comes with trade offs. Now the hidden costs start to appear. Screen addiction has become extremely common, and many people spend hours scrolling every single day without even realizing how much time has passed. A lot of people wake up and check their phones before they even get out of bed. During conversations, notifications pull attention away almost instantly. Even short moments of silence feel uncomfortable for some people because they are so used to constant stimulation from screens and social media. Real interaction is slowly being replaced by digital interaction, and over time, that changes behavior. People begin reaching for their phones automatically, not because they truly need it, but because the habit has been repeated so many times that it becomes natural. That is when technology stops feeling like just a tool and starts feeling like a necessity. Social media platforms are designed around endless scrolling, notifications, and instant reward. Every swipe, every notification, and every like creates a small dopamine response in the brain. Dopamine is connected to pleasure and reward, which is why social media can become so addictive over time. The brain starts expecting stimulation constantly. That is why many people check their phones repeatedly throughout the day without even thinking about it. Some people even unlock their phones automatically and forget why they picked them up in the first place. Over time, attention spans become shorter because people become used to fast entertainment and instant gratification. Technology is not only changing habits, it is changing the way people focus and process information. This becomes even more important when children are involved. Kids today are growing up surrounded by screens almost constantly from a very young age. Tablets, phones, social media, streaming platforms, and games are becoming a part of childhood earlier than ever before. Because children's brains are still developing, too much screen exposure can affect attention behavior, communication, and social interaction. Some children become so used to fast stimulation from screens that normal activities can start to feel boring by comparison. Face to face interaction and patience can become more difficult when constant entertainment is always available. Technology is shaping the next generation very early, and many people still do not fully understand the long term effects that could have on society. Another major issue connected to technology is privacy. Most people give away personal information online every single day without even thinking about it. Search history, location data, shopping habits, interests, and even how long someone watches certain content can all be tracked. Many apps and websites collect huge amounts of information from users constantly in the background. Companies use that data to understand behavior, predict interest, and target people with advertisements and content. In many cases, people accept terms and conditions without actually knowing how much information they are agreeing to share. Technology has made life more personalized and convenient, but at the same time, privacy has become much smaller than it used to be. That brings up serious ethical concerns. At what point does influence become manipulation? Are these systems truly designed to help people? Or are they mainly built to keep users watching, clicking, scrolling, and spending more time online? Many technology companies compete for attention because attention creates profit. The longer people stay engaged, the more money companies can potentially make through ads, data, and user activity. Technology itself is not evil, but when profit becomes more important than people, problems start to appear. Without responsibility and ethical limits, technology can slowly begin influencing behavior in unhealthy ways while still appearing normal on the surface. Technology is only going to become more advanced from this point forward. Artificial intelligence, automation, and smarter systems are already changing schools, businesses, healthcare, transportation, and everyday life. Some jobs are becoming automated, and AI systems are becoming capable of making decisions that once required human thinking. Technology will continue becoming faster, smarter, and more involved in daily life. The future is not really about avoiding technology completely, because that would be non realistic in modern society. The real challenge is learning how to use technology responsibly without allowing it to completely control attention, behavior, and decision making. As technology continues to grow, society will also have to deal with new challenges that come with it. There are already concerns about privacy, misinformation, dependence on technology, and even job replacement because of artificial intelligence and automation. Many people also worry that the future generations could become too dependent on technology for communication, entertainment, and everyday problem solving. Technology will continue evolving whether society is ready or not, which is why awareness and responsibility will become even more important moving forward. Technology has changed society forever. It has improved communication, education, healthcare, business, entertainment, and everyday convenience in countless ways. But at the same time, it also has changed attention spans, behavior, privacy, and the way people interact with the world around them. Technology influences people more than many realize. And as technology continues becoming more advanced, society has to become more aware of the effects that come with it. Computing itself is not necessarily good or bad. What matters most is how people choose to use it and how much control they allow it to have over their daily lives. So, in the end, we come back to the main question behind this presentation. Are we using technology, or is it quietly using us? Thank you.